Frequently asked questions. The purpose of this guide. Here you will find answers to frequently asked questions about the start of the school year. For more information or specific questions, you can ask your teachers or send an email to
collaboratori.dirigenza@lasmonza.edu.it or dirigente@lasmonza.edu.it.
What goals does LAS Nanni Valentini aim to achieve? 1. LAS Nanni Valentini nurtures students' talents. It is a learning community that inspires individuals to express their love for art and culture. 2. The ultimate aim of the school is to provide students with a well-rounded education that embraces a variety of forms of expression. At the end of the academic program, students can access any type of university course or pursue a highly specialized career in the artistic and creative fields. What does the school offer? The school offers specialized labs, equipped with high-quality tools and materials. In addition to studying general subjects, Italian, mathematics, English, science, and core art-related subjects, art history, sculpture, painting, and design, during the initial 2-year period, students also attend scheduled hours of lab work, art workshops, as part of their regular curriculum. The school aims at enhancing students' skills through hands-on experiences and project-based learning, providing them with a direct knowledge of artistic techniques and visual languages. This allows students to make a meaningful choice when selecting a curriculum for the final 3 years. How is a typical school week organized? The weekly schedule includes 34 hours of lessons over 5 days, from Monday to Friday. In detail, the timetable is the same for both the main school building and the secondary one, located in Via Magenta. Lessons begin at 8 a.m. Students may enter the classroom at 7:55 a.m. Students are allowed to enter the school building 15 minutes before the start of the lessons, and may leave only at the end of their school day. Is it possible to leave the school during lesson hours? It is strictly forbidden to leave the school during lesson hours without parental permission and authorization by the school staff. In order to leave during lesson hours, a standard procedure must be followed. Submit a request via the Spagiari electronic register. Sign the exit log placed outside the assistant principal's office within the first lesson hour. Wait for authorization by the school staff via the class register. Ensure the teacher in the classroom is informed. If a student leaves without permission, the teacher must mark them absent in the class register and inform the school administration. Is it permitted to leave the classroom during lessons? Please note, the teacher may allow a student to leave the classroom individually or in small groups for short periods only when it is truly necessary. In all cases, no disruption is allowed in the corridors. If I do not attend religion classes, or the alternative subject classes, where can I go? Students who do not attend religion classes or the alternative subject classes may choose one of the following options: supervised study, independent, unsupervised study, leave early or arrive later, only if the religion, alternative class is the last or first period of the day. What happens if I'm late? If you arrive at school within the first 15 minutes, until 8:15 a.m., the lateness is recorded in the electronic register as a short delay. After 8:15 a.m., students are not allowed into class until the end of the first period. After 10 short delays, the student will be allowed into class at the start of the second period. A full period delay is recorded in the class register and must be justified the following day. How to request permission for late arrival or early dismissal. To request permission for late arrival or early dismissal, up to a maximum of 2 hours and no more than 5 times per school year. Except in verified cases related to public transportation, a standard procedure must be followed. Submit a request via the Spagiari electronic register. Sign the log sheet placed outside the vice principal's office by the end of the first period. Wait for authorization by the school staff via the class register. Ensure the teacher in the classroom is informed. What happens if I miss school? School absences must be justified by the family or the student if they are of legal age and have a digital signature on Spagiari via the class register. If no justification is provided, the student will only be allowed to enter the classroom with an authorization from the school administration. What happens if I have too many absences? Regular school attendance is part of both the midterm and final assessment. It plays a key role in determining the conduct grade. If the total hours of absence from school exceed 1/4 of the overall hours and no specific exemptions apply, the school year is declared invalid. What sanctions are imposed on those who do not respect the school rules? Violations of the rules outlined in the school regulations might lead to the following sanctions: A. Written warning. B. Written reprimand. C. Exclusion. The written warning is issued by a teacher or the school principal. The written reprimand is issued by the principal. Exclusion is determined through consultation between the principal and the class teachers. Does damage to school property result in any form of penalty or sanction? Anyone who deliberately damages teaching materials, technical equipment, furniture, school buildings, including walls, window frames, and glass, or facilities, is required to compensate for the damage. For teaching and technical materials, compensation is based on the original cost of the material or the cost of repair. For damage to the buildings or facilities, compensation is applied according to the school regulations.